Good afternoon, everyone. This is Norvell Central coming back at you with another YouTube video. At this time of the recording, I have 379 subscribers, and I just want to thank everyone for all of the love and support. It really does mean a lot to me. But if you have not followed my Instagram account at Norvell Central or my Twitter account at Central Norvell, I have included a LinkTree at the bottom of the video's description, so you can follow those accounts if you would like to. My Instagram account currently has about 11,484 followers, and my Twitter account has about 2,127 followers. But let's go ahead and get straight into the reason why you're watching this video. Florida State has secured two solid defensive players from the transfer portal in UCF junior linebacker Tatum Bethune and also Albany redshirt freshman defensive end Jared Verse. But let's go ahead and talk about Bethune a little bit. He was acquired around 8 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday night, and this was a huge pickup for Florida State. And Bethune, he's going to be a linebacker that you're going to have a plug-in starter, and he's going to be immediately eligible. He's going to have 2 years of eligibility remaining. And ironically enough, Florida State linebacker coach and also co-defensive coordinator Randy Shannon actually recruited him to come to UCF. So that was really big for the relationships there, and I think that was one of the biggest reasons to why he came. And there was a reason for excitement and optimism because of this pickup, because Florida State really hasn't gotten that linebacker that's really experienced. And during the 21 season, he had 108 total tackles, 5.5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 2 interceptions, and also a forced fumble. And this production speaks for itself. Florida State hasn't had this quality of a linebacker since probably about 2014. One thing that really stands out to me about Bethune is that he really has a knack for being around the football. You know, he has 5 games this season where he had double-digit tackles, and I think he'll be an immediate starter alongside Kalen DeLoach and also Amari Gaynor as well. They're going to be able to kind of continue to develop some of these players like DJ Lundy, Steven Dix Jr., and I think it also gives Omar Graham Jr. time to acclimate to the college game as well. And I think this is a huge victory for the coaching staff in terms of linebacker recruiting and also the depth at the position. But just when you thought it couldn't get any better, Florida State was able to land Albany redshirt freshman defensive end transfer Jared Verse. And some fans might look at the fact that he went to Albany, and some may be scared off that he went to an FCS school. But, you know, Verse actually exploded onto the scene during his redshirt freshman season, where he recorded 52 total tackles, 11.5 tackles for loss, and 9.5 sacks. And he was named the CAA Defensive Rookie of the Year. And after entering the transfer portal, Florida State offered kind of earlier in the process, but he started receiving offers from like Texas, LSU, Florida, Oklahoma, Miami, Tennessee, Auburn, you name it. I mean, there was a ton of teams going after him, and he really became a hot commodity for many of those teams across the country because he has that 6'4", 247-pound frame, and he has violent hands. I think he's a very, very aggressive pass rusher, and I think that's exactly what Florida State needed. And they were needing that answer at the defensive end position to make up for those defensive departures from Keir Thomas and also Jermaine Johnson. And if you want to count Marcus Cushney as well, they entered the transfer portal. You know, both Jermaine Johnson and Keir Thomas both combined to have 18 sacks last year. And you're kind of wondering, what is Florida State going to do to replace that production? I know that they can't really do it from just one singular player, but this is a very, very good start. I mean, you were looking at guys like Quayshawn Pooler and also Derek McClendon and Patrick Payton and George Wilson, guys like that to be able to step up. And now that you got also Jared Verse into the factor there as well, I think that could be a really key factor for Florida State going forward. Florida State had 33 sacks this past season, and I think with Verse in the fold, I think that maintaining that sack total is going to be really realistic for them. And I'm absolutely ecstatic for both of these pickups for Florida State, and I think it's exactly what they needed. But I would like to thank each and every one of you for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed my video discussing those 2 transfer prospects that Florida State picked up. Be sure to leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought about the video and also what you thought about FSU bringing in the transfers. I hope everyone has a great rest of the day, and as always, go Noles.